Welcome to BISP Solutions. I'm Sianchi Jain, and today we will see how to load data in DM when we have multiple columns. So let's get started. I've created the instance over here where I have taken the account, entity, and period, product, and 5 products of which the amount has been given. This is the multi-column. So we will see how to load the multi-column in our FCCs application. We'll go to our application, click on data management. Then we will go to setup. We'll go to source system. Our source system is already defined as file, so we need not create it again. Similarly, for our target application also, it is already defined as Wins console consolidation, so we need not do it again. Then directly we will go to our import format and create import format. We will click on add. Now we will name it as demo multi-column underscore IMF. Then source is taken as file, that is correct. Target as Wins console. Now file type we will take it as multi-column numeric data. And now we will save it. Now we will do the mapping of the same. Let's map accounts first. We will copy account and then we will paste. Field number of the account in our Excel application is account is 1, entity is 2, product is starting from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ending on 7. So let's do the mapping. Account field number is 1. We will save it. Then amount, we will map amount. Amount field number is 3. As these all are amount. We will save it. Data source. Let's take data source as 3. And as it is not there in our source, we will define the expression FCCs underscore data management. Sorry, FCCs manage data. We will click on save. Then our dimension is entity. Our entity is field number 2. We will click on save. From currency. Control V. Field number, let's take it as 2. And then we will define the expression here. Entity currency. Click on save. Next is intercompany. Intercompany is FCCs underscore no intercompany. Then movement. Movement, take it as again 2. FCCs no movement. Then multi-gap. Multi-gap also 2. And multi-gap will be FCCs underscore local gap. Click on save. And then product class will be our product. Control and C, Control B. And product is product has field number 3. So we will click on save. Now, as we have multi-dimension and our amount is in multi-column. So we will go to column, click on add expression. We will choose the expression type as driver. Expression now dimension, as product has multi-column. So we will choose the dimension as product because we have product in various columns. Now we will choose the products members as, from product we will choose. We will drill down this. So we will get our product. Let's check it from our file. What all products we have. We have P underscore 111. So we will add P underscore 111. We will add. Next we have is P underscore 121. So we will drill down this and we will add P underscore 121. Third, we have P underscore 131. We will add this. Next we have is P171. We will add, and last is P172. We will also add this. So we have all the products available here. We will click on OK. Then we will provide the columns. Now, what is the column? From where our multi-column is getting started. Like this is column number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we will give the numbering as 3, column 7, 3, 7, and then we will click on OK. Now we will save it. Now we will go to location, create the location. Demo multi-column underscore LOC. Import format, we will provide the import format. Our import format demo MC. Source file is already defined. Target is also defined. So we will just click on save. Then we will go to workflow, define our POVs. We will take our location, which we have just created. Our location is demo MC LOC. Period is say Jan 15. And category will be actual, and then we will click on OK. Now we will do the data load mapping. We will choose the like mapping. We will start doing the mapping. We will click on add. Source will be star. Target value will also be star. And then rule name will be, let's say C1. And then we'll click on save. Data source. Data source is system generated, so we need not do anything and just click on save. Third is entity. We will click on add. Source value will be star. Target value will also be star. And then rule name -C2. Then save it. From currency, we will click on add. Source value will be star. Target value will be star. And then rule name will be C3, save. Next comes our intercompany. Add source value as star, target value as star, rule name will be C4, and then we will click on save. Our next dimension is movement, which is again system generated. So we just need to save it. Multi-gap is also system generated. Save. Last is product. We'll click on add. Source value star, target value star, and then rule name will be C5. Rule name should be unique. Now our mapping has been done. Now we will go to data load rule. Then we will click on add. Name the file as demo multi-column underscore DLR. Category will be actual. Import format. This is our import format. And then we will click on save. Now we will upload the file. Multi-column data. We have the file. It should be in CSV form. Data CSV. And then we will click on save, and then we will execute it. Import from source, we will click on, then start, and then everything remains safe, and then we will click on run. Okay, and then we will refresh it. Then we'll go to workbench. We could see that our import is done, and then our file is also validated. Now we will export it. Click on merge, click on export mode, select replace, and then click on OK. It's getting processed. Now we got the 3 golden fish. That means our process is correct. Now to validate the data, we could check this whether we have done the correct process or not. We could check it through a smart view. I've already created a smart view. These are my products, my entity, my accounts. I've defined the POVs as well. Now I will just refresh it after changing the POV, one POV. That is movement. I will take it as FCCs underscore now I will just refresh it. You can see when I refresh it, I get the data in my smart view. That means the process got validated and I've done the correct process. This was for today. Thank you. For any queries, please reach out us at www.bspsolutions.com. Thank you.